Mitra and Bandhuvam, welcome to South Asia Maps Education Channel. This is your presenter, Dr. J. Reddy, and we are this presentation regarding human ecology, part 259. You can see here in the human ecology, this is a subsection of human population. You can look for this icon. This is a population specific. The title of the presentation is Every Year, a net of 3.3 million humans are added by Uttar Pradesh, that is the former United Provinces of India, Bharat. That means for every 10 years, a decade, 33 million net population is pumped to the planet Earth. That is the humongous amount of number. Every year, 80 million people are added to the planet Earth. India adds around about 11 million or so in round about 2022, among which Uttar Pradesh adds 3.3 or 3.4 in that range. That is the point of discussion, very important topic. So this is my Twitter site, India Maps 2. This is the handle. You can find me there posting, and this is my main YouTube channel, South Asia Maps J. Reddy, and I have more than 275 or 80 immaculately made presentations, and you can go and look at them, and they will fit into varied diverse interests, and diverse topics are made for general intellectual exploration about Indology and India-centric, and especially if you are preparing for UPSC or exams like that, they will give you added value because each topic is meticulously made with vast amount of research for the last 3-4 decades by me, and you can leverage that during the interview or exam session. And for your convenience, have organized them into 30 plus playlists, and this particular playlist I will put it in human population and human ecology, both of them. Ecology already have 51 there, population has 9 or so, and there are very interesting playlist here, the Sindh province and rivers of Bharat, and Uttar Pradesh and Karnataka, Assam regions, and Pakistan, Bengal region, seeded districts, Rayalaseema, geographic areas made easy, the game series, world geography, rivers and mountains, railway history, Vijayanagara Empire, and Punjab region, and battles and central provinces, Hyderabad, Nizam. So varied topics you can go and choose as per your convenience and liking, and these are the couple of series. So for the first part, I talked about around about 50 or so presentations and Dr. Catton's work. That is the most important basic ecological aspects. Human ecology is very important. Our future will not be determined by the politicians, even though a lot of people think like that, because they cannot fill the water aquifers or oil wells or coal pits, and ultimately the call will be taken by the ecology and nature. So if you listen these presentations, you will get a totally different perspective how our lives are shaped and driven by the invisible ecological principles. That is what Dr. Catton's work is. That is the Overshoot book as well as the Bottleneck Century book. Important topics I covered: carrying capacity, taking over, drawing down, and ecological bloom and crash, and hunters and gatherers, traditional hunters gatherers, industrial hunters and gatherers, population pressure, the exuberant era, post-exuberant era, concept of retrievers and so on, the American dream, Australian dream, Canadian dream, why they faltered due to deficiency, carrying capacity deficits. And in the next part, I talked about mostly population. You can see the population, that is, we talked about most important countries putting population, how many number of people they're adding to the planet. India adds around about 10 million, China 5 million, Nigeria 5, Pakistan almost 5, and United States 2, other country Bangladesh 1.6 million. Population elephant on the planet Earth, part 57 I talked. In the current next sequel, I talked about Andhra Pradesh. I am talking about 6 states I have chosen, and I will be talking mostly South Indian states, but I brought the Uttar Pradesh in part 59 because that's the very key state, key province in India, not only a key state in India, in the planet Earth itself is such an important state. 200 million to 20 million people live there. Only China and India and the United States have more people than, of course, now like Nigeria, they are catching up, Pakistan, like that, they have almost the same, but is a humongous amount of population, ranks 5th or 6th in the planet level. So I am bringing that. Without talking Uttar Pradesh, talking of minor states will be like talking about Ramayana without Rama. So for that reason, but remaining states will be mostly South Indian states. I will stop at that particular phase and will be posting another topics. If time permits, I will come back and look at later. So now is the 59th presentation, United Provinces of Agra and Awadh, Uttar Pradesh. Remember 3.3 million people added per year to the planet Earth. I got this from Statistics Times, the basic information, Statistics Times, Demography, India, Uttar Pradesh. Demography means studying of the population. Demos is people, democracy, a type of administration of the human societies and so on. The same thing I copied here for resolution. One thing I have to mention is, because during these presentations I might have taken different provinces different times, so this gives a broader area. So the broader perspective or statement, that was you have to keep in mind, rather than just to, if you listen to others, there may be some subtle differences, but basic idea I'm trying to convey. 2001, 166 million people lived in the United Provinces. 2011, 199, almost 200, that is 20% increase per the decade. 20% increase, nothing but 0.2023. We take the basic population 166, multiply by the 20%, you get 33. You add 33 to that basic population, you get 199, that is 199. That is the net growth of the population, 20%. That means every decade 33 million people or 34 million people decade are added to the planet Earth. So I divided by year, so approximately 3.3 or 3.4 million people are added per year to Indian population increase. This is to put the things in the global perspective, in the planet Earth, this entire planet Earth, that has 8,000 million people as of 2023. That is 8 billion people. 8 followed by 9 zeros is billion. 6 zeros is million, that is 8,000 million. Per year, net population addition to the planet Earth after taking away the deaths is round about 80 million. Among which every year Uttar Pradesh United Province contribution is 3.3 million. That means for a decade it adds around about 35 million. That is humongous number. That's why a lot of people talk about the making India very well developed, very affluent, high human index. This is oxymoronic. That means that won't happen. Addition of people means you have to bring lot of resources, electricity, oil, natural gas, coal, to give them higher standard of living, the food and water. Planet Earth is very limited resources, so eventually that will not happen. At one stage, within 1 or 2 decades, people will realize that. That's why human ecology is very, very important for you to understand. And this is the series we are talking about that. So coming to historically Uttar Pradesh a little bit. So historic region of United Provinces. Here I am showing you so that story will be complete. This is the Meerut division. In the Doab region you have Agra division, Allahabad or Prayag division. So Meerut, Allahabad and Prayag. This is the Jhansi region, that is the Bundelkhand region or Jhansi division. This is the Benares region, and that is the Rapti and Gandak river region is called Gorakhpur region. The leftover of Awadh Nawabs is Lucknow division, Faizabad division. Faizabad is Ayodhya, other name for Ayodhya, Lucknow, Faizabad. This is the south of Terai, Rohilkhand region, south of Nepal, because Afghan Rohilla Muslims ruled that area for some times. They came from Ro, that is mountain, Rohillas, Rohilkhand, that is Moradabad and Rampur and Bareilly and Bedouin, those areas. So these are the important. The province is around about 240,000 square kilometers, that is 250,000 square kilometers. Little bigger, almost the same size as Great Britain, that is England, Scotland, Wales, in surface area, the land area. Again, this is a broad, again I put a question mark. In 2011, India has told to Earth 17 million people were added. I was not sure how many exactly, different sources. That's why I put a question mark, but a broader idea. If say 15 million people are added in this year for Indian population, this is the states average. States, how much they are contributing. UP is 3.3, Bihar 2.1, Pashchim Bengal 1.1, Bangladesh is 1.6. That is a separate country, no? And this is Uttar Madhya Bharat and Rajasthan 1.2, Maharashtra. So these are the, you can see the broader idea you can get. 3.3 addition is a very, very big number that you have to keep in mind. Again, this is the United Provinces. This is the Doab region between the Yamuna river and Ganga river. This is the Bundelkhand region and Jhansi. And this is the Mirzapur. This is the Vindhyan scraplands here. This is the Gomti plains, and this is north of the Sarayu river is the Sarayu Par plains. This is the Gagra river. This is the Gandak river. This is the Sarayu river. And this is the Purbiya, and this is the Rohilkhand region. This is the Doab region. Delhi will be here. And the middle Doab and lower Doab of Allahabad, Prayag region, the United Provinces. That adds around about 3.4 or 3.3 million people per year. Humongous number, because every year 80 million people are added to the planet Earth. Uttar Pradesh contribution to global population is 3.5 or something like that out of this 80. That is the take-home message from this presentation. Mitram and Bandhuam, thank you very much listening me. If you are listening me at share chat site or etc., appreciate you take time and put some of your comments and suggestions for future improvements of this series, and also bring this site to your friends' attention, and also consider subscribing it. And see you later in other presentations. Dr. J. Reddy, South Asia Maps.